The starters for the Cavaliers. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Garland in at the point guard. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, and that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Now here's Fournier. Inside, it's tipped and stolen by Drummond. Here's the break. Here's Sexton. And that one is good.
Sexton seeing the floor, knowing where to run that time. Good pace.
And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for Orlando. Pass to Fournier. And these two teams, Brent, known for playing a more methodical pace. When you think of the elite half-court offenses, what comes to mind for you?
Well, I have a location for you, Kevin. It's Utah. And I have 2 names for you, Stockton and Malone. And how good those guys were, not just in pick and roll, but in overall half-court execution. Man, it was surgical.
Here's Fultz. Following the basket by Kevin Love. Fultz, the pass to Fournier. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Sexton attacking. Chalk up 2 there. Sexton's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Like the attacking mindset, not waiting for something to happen. Instead, creating it himself was Colin Sexton.
To the middle and stolen by Drummond. Pass to Osman. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. To the left side wing. Fultz finds Gordon. And stolen by Sexton. And they're running. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Evan Fournier.
Sexton looking confident. Tried to find a gap. Made his way in there and got fouled.
And Sexton drops them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Fultz looking around. Isaac passes to Vucevic. Here's Fultz. Gordon trying to break loose. And there's Fultz on the assist by Vucevic.
And Fultz isn't bashful inside. He feels at ease shooting in the paint.
Sexton's shot is good.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
The Magic trail by 9. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Fultz dishes to Fournier. 6 on the shot clock. Over Sexton. Rebound Love.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And his whole career, Kevin Love, a fantastic passer at that position. Great vision for a big man.
You think about it, Greg, he's one of those players who you're kind of watching throughout the course of any game, and you're hoping for that kind of highlight. I mean, that's rarefied air if it's not a dunk, but we're waiting for a Kevin Love outlet pass. That tells you it's special.
Orlando making some changes. Bombas checked in for Gordon. Terrence Ross comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. Now, here's Garland. To the wing right side. Out to Nance. It's hauled in by the Magic. There's a minute 34 left to play here in the first. Here's Augustine. A fresh 14 for Orlando. Inside, Vucevic. That's in. Augustine with the assist.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defense, contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off his ability to make that shot.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Cleveland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. James Ennis comes in for Evan Fournier. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Augustine. Now here's Carter-Williams. Nice shot there by Bamba.
Loving the toughness there from Bamba. Just needs to keep proving that he's not to be messed with.
There's Garland. The shot, no good. And Orlando the other way now. Ennis kicks to Bamba. We've got 33 seconds left here in the first quarter. That one doesn't go. Nance with some nice D. Thompson with it. Bamba picks him up. Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Thompson with a nice job finding the open man, creating for his teammate.
Passes it to Carter-Williams. He kicks to Ennis. Back to Carter-Williams. Up top, Ross fires it up. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. And we'll be back with you shortly. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then there's Garland. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the 2-guard. Cleveland shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
Man, there's so many guys that, you know, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table, but in reality they got to fill some roles, right? And you know, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. There's the pass to Windler. Now here's Porter. Defense is right there. Comes up empty down low.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
And look how fluid Isaac moves. It's like watching a guard. Terrific at penetrating and using those long strides to get to the rim.
Now here's Garland. Here's Windler. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And Porter putting it right back in. Porter's got the lead up to 12 now for the Cavs.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Here is Ross. Nance with the rebound.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Now here's Garland. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. There's the triple. Nance, no good. Orlando, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Gordon's checked in for Bamba. Markelle Fultz comes in for James Ennis. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. Here's Osman. Sexton deciding where to go with it. From past the arc. No good on the shot. And Orlando the other way now. the three-point line, it's Augustine. The Magic again can't hit. Cleveland leading by 10. Porter passes to Love. Gets a very good look and converts. Love's got his second bucket tonight.
Pretty reliable scoring range for Kevin Love there, and beautiful form on that shot.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David.
You know, you gotta love the muscle that Fultz possesses. Taking the hit there, but still able to complete the play.
Now, here's Sexton. 11 points in the game. 2 points, that one goes. Sexton's got 13.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Augustine against Sexton. Isaac trying to break free. Augustine, no luck. Cleveland leading by 10. Here's Love. Ross grabs the board. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for the Magic. Here's Gordon. And he misses the fast break layup.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
It's stolen by Fultz. And now Orlando on the break. Fultz with the ball. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 4 rebounds in this game. And here's Love for 3. Rebound by the Magic. And here's Augustine. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Fultz the pass to Ross. Launches it. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
An active and alert defender. Drummond does everything he can to make opponents uncomfortable.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back. Colin Sexton having an outstanding game. He had 13 points and
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Colin Sexton having a dominant impact in this game.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Now, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Kept alive. Vucevic. Fultz kicks to Fournier. From outside, off the mark. Cleveland leading by 10. Popped up there for Love. And Love throws it down.
That's great connection between teammates as Kevin Love makes himself available as a big target.
Fultz the pass to Fournier. A putback. Rebound Andre Drummond.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Now Fultz. It's Fournier on the wing. Jacks up a 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Love's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots.
Another miss by Orlando.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Here's Drummond. No good on that one. Great D that time from Vucevic. The Magic trail by 14.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
They grab their own miss. Gordon finds Fultz. Tries again, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Andre Drummond picks one up.
And you can see Fultz has the respect of the defense already. Sometimes they have to settle for whacking him on the way up.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. James Ennis comes in for Isaac, and it's Carter Williams in for Fournier. Stolen by Bamba, and here we go. Fast break. Fultz has got it. It's stolen by Carter Williams. And now Orlando on the break. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Bamba.
Fultz not just looking to score the ball, he also is equally engaged in terms of facilitating for his teammates.
Garland, the pass to Thompson. Vucevic with the block. And now Orlando on the break. Bamba's running. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Osman. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Bamba. Fournier comes in for Ennis. Terrence Ross is checked in for Markelle Fultz. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Carter Williams.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Porter finds Thompson. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those 2 guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. Fournier passes to Augustine. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
Here's Porter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And he hit 72% of his foul shots a season ago, but I'm not sure he's real thrilled with those numbers.
Fultz, he's checked in for the Magic. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Sexton, he's checked in for Jetty Osman. Here's Fournier, and with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Well, 1 make and 6 attempts. I think it's fair to say he's had a rough start to this quarter.
Outside, Sexton took the opportunity when he saw it. Sexton's got 15 points.
Well, this is the one guy you did not want to see get started. He started.
Fultz with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Fultz kicks to Ross. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Love, no good. It'll count. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Cleveland ahead. They lead by 11. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The 4th quarter is coming up next. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this one?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. They've got Sexton. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the small forward spot. To the paint. And Vucevic throws it down.
A high IQ player. Vucevic has that sixth sense for when to cut after screening for a teammate.
And it's Sexton penetrating.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, Sexton has the kind of ability out there where he's shifty and fast and strong. Can make some exciting plays happen for his team.
Garland, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. It's Fournier on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock from the high post. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Love's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Sexton. And it's Orlando with the rebound. We've played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter. Fultz the pass to Isaac. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Garland. Here's Sexton. Love kicks to Drummond. The open look here for Sexton. The three-pointer no good.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the 1st quarter and still 0 here in the 2nd.
For 3, Fournier sinks the three-pointer. Fournier's got it back down to within single digits for the Magic.
A tough matchup for the smaller defender there. Just shot right over the top without thinking twice.
On the wing, Porter. Poke loose. And Love has it in the corner. For the 3. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Outside Fournier. Feeds it to Gordon. That shot off the mark. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Porter passes to Sexton. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for Orlando. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. That is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Fournier. Outside, Sexton. Gordon with it. Guarded now by Sexton. And just about 3 minutes through the 4th quarter here. Here's Fournier. Love grabs the board. Love's got 7 rebounds in the game. And finished off by Porter.
Sexton realizing that one of his guys is wide open, and that court awareness, he was able to get it to him.
It's Fournier on the wing. There's a minute 40 left here in the 4th quarter. Just 4 to shoot. Cleveland leading by 8. Pass to Garland. Cleveland moving it around. That's a 2 from Sexton. It's hauled in by Gordon.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Pass to Sexton. He feeds it to Drummond. Sexton kicks to Porter. Now here's Sexton. Takes a 3. And another field goal in his total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
Well, Sexton's confidence growing now, knocking it down from the three-point line. That's big.
It's Fournier on the wing. over Sexton. Offensive rebound. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Here's Fournier. Good on the 13-footer. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Love right side. From outside the arc, missed. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have bucked.
We're the land of the free.
Welcome, everyone, and what a game we have. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at point guard. And for Cleveland, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot.
That's a good look by Kevin Love. The decision-making with the ball in his hands makes him different than other fours.
Pass to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Here's Ball following the score by Cleveland. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
Yeah, 2 turnovers already in just the first few minutes. Clearly a bit careless. They need him to refocus.
To the inside. Sexton the pass to Drummond. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And tonight, a look at perhaps the future of the league, but it takes time, as you know, Steve, to build that.
You're right, Kevin. You got to start somewhere. A lot of these players still with their whole careers ahead of them. A lot of time to grow, but I love what I'm seeing.
That one misses. Great D that time from Favors. And the Pelicans with the possession. 4-point game. And the dunk by Williamson.
This is why Williamson's teammates love him. He makes them look good on these alley-oops.
Left side, Sexton. Favors with the rebound.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Favors. And there's Favors putting it right back in.
One of the foremost offensive rebounders in the game. Favors always in pursuit.
The open look here for Sexton. And another miss by Cleveland. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Favors. Makes it off the glass. Favors has got his second basket.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Sexton against Howard. The shot by Sexton, no good.
In a bump this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
And the dunk by Williamson.
The defense can't stop a force like Zion. Once he's airborne, the slam is almost inevitable.
It wasn't that long ago that Holiday suffered some injuries that had people concerned about his future.
Greg, some injuries are bad luck. We do know this. Drew Holiday's physical, he's fearless, and he doesn't know any other way to play. But thankfully, he's battled through, and he is still playing at an all-star level.
And Sexton slams it in.
And superb at just finding avenues to the bucket. When Sexton goes strong inside, he is hard to stop.
Down low, here's Ingram. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
The shot by Sexton, no good. Pelicans leading by 4. High arcing shot.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
So both teams making some changes here. Now, here's Garland. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Drummond. Jackson, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Here's Windler. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And this is where Thompson likes to get his touches, right at the basket.
Outside, Reddick pass to Jackson. Lays it up off the glass.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
41 seconds left to play in the first. Garland, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
The shot's good. Ingram's got his second bucket of the night.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Jackson. Garland, no good. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Pelicans. They lead by 4. And it's Williamson missing. Here's Windler. He's covered by Ingram. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. The first one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
4 seconds left.
Awesome. Brandon Ingram typically isn't about the flash, but he showed it right there.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. No. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So the Pelican 5 right now. They've got Jackson. Hart is out there with Jackson Hayes. Then there's J.J. Redick, and it's Okafor in at the 5 roaming the paint. Here's Hart outside for Redick. Here's Hart. Okafor trying to get open. Hart, no good. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. And Nance slams it in.
And looking at Nance, not a big-time scorer in the half-court set. So the best way to get him involved offensively is to get him out in space.
Here's Okafor. They get the rebound. Doesn't go that time. And so it's Cleveland with it. Garland with it. Now guarded by Redick. That puts them in the lead. Porter's got his first 2 points of the night.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Nance. And now Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And the jam by Larry Nance.
I tell you what, Nance plays with a force every night. Explosive, tough, fearless.
Got a piece of it. Porter with the steal. Inside. And the jam by Larry Nance.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Jackson. And Thompson sends it back.
Great timing by Tristan Thompson on that block. That's his forte.
Eddie Osman, he's checked in for Cleveland. Sexton comes in for Garland. And a change for the Pelicans. Drew Holiday's checked in for Jackson. Cleveland leading by 6. Here's Sexton. Holiday with the block. And here's the fast break. He lobs it up, and Hayes throws it down. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But 2 other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. 2 guys, when you look at those 2, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out. And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
It's stolen by Nance, and there is a whistle, and that's going to go on Jackson Hayes. That's his first foul. A different look now for Cleveland. Drummond's checked in for Thompson. And Kevin Love is subbed in for Larry Nance. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Nicolo O'Malley comes in for Jackson Hayes. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And Ball subbed in for J.J. Redick.
With that impressive wingspan, Brandon Ingram can sure make plays above the rim.
And it's Sexton penetrating. Count that one. Sexton's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's Favors, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
and the focus of Favors calmly taking the hit and finishing the basket off.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
There's 1:26 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
And using the quickness to his advantage there. Sexton getting some momentum behind him so he can put that one down.
Now the feed to Favors. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 4 assists now tonight.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
Outside Porter. Drummond dishes to Sexton. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. For 3, Love. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Favors has got 4 rebounds in this game. And Ball slams it in.
The hops of Alonzo Ball gets up high to slam it in. I love it.
Sexton against Ball. Sexton the pass to Drummond. Pelicans with the rebound. Outside Holiday. And there's the pass to Favors. It's good.
Man, that's a big dude. But Derek Favors shrugging off contact and helping his team.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. And that one falls for Favors. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Now here's Garland. To the inside, Drummond, and the rejection by Favors.
What perfect timing on that play. Derek Favors, an outstanding shot blocker.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Stolen by Ball. That'll do it for the first half. Pelicans on top as they wrap up the second quarter with a huge surge. An 18-6 run. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the... Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. A big night so far for Derek Favors. He had 12 points, 4 assists, and 1 block. And that should do it with the...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic out there by Derek Favors.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Garland in at the point. And that's the group. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
Taking 2 shots.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
You know, the maturation of Kevin Love has been fun to watch. A capable stretch 4 with impressive versatility.
And it's Ball in the corner. A 3-ball. Can't hit that one. And Cleveland will come the other way. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. The shot by Sexton, no good. Pelicans leading by 6. Favors attacking. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. 14 points for Derek Favors.
Derek Favors with tremendous mobility for a player his size.
Here's Garland. A slam dunk by Garland.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around.
The shot by Holiday, no good. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Here's Sexton, and stolen by Williamson. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Pops it up for Favors, and then Favors with the dunk.
The chemistry Favors has with his teammates is outstanding. Really punches the basket through the rim on these alley-oop jams.
Sexton for three. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And Ingram just made a great all-around progress last season. But the one thing that really stood out, the improvement he made from the free throw line.
It was a big leap and an important one. Reason why? Because he was his team's guy that they depended on at the end of games. And we saw him close out a number of those games at the charity stripe.
Stolen by Garland. Now Cleveland moving it up for the finish. And Sexton slams it in.
And the vertical of Sexton is amazing. At 6'2", he's just capable of hammering it home.
Ingram kicks to Holiday. Back to Ingram. The kick out to Holiday. Ingram dishes to Favors. Holiday with the three. Rebound Andre Drummond.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
Here's Osman. No good with the triple. Pelicans leading by 6. Holiday with it. Guarded now by Sexton. The shot by Holiday, no good. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Tips it. And another shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game. Because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant, and
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great, great human being.
Hayes, the pass to Reddick. Back to Hayes. The pass to Hart. Count that one.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Nance outside, passes it to Dellavedova. To the middle, here's Thompson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Aggressive defense, too aggressive. Thompson goes up strong and draws a foul.
That free throw, no good. Garland, he's checked in for Matthew Dellavedova. Good on the second free throw.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. 1:09 left in the third. Reddick is in the corner. Offline with his three.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
The Cavaliers again can't hit. New Orleans leading by 5. Here's Jackson. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Jackson's got 6.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
It's such an advantage when you can get out and run and get a good look before the defense can set up.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Quietly becoming more dangerous on the offensive end, Thompson draws contact.
The Cavaliers have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. taking 2 shots. That one is off. Nelly is checked in for New Orleans. Lonzo Ball comes in for Jackson. He hits the second from the line.
One thing about Thompson, he's made improvements to his body and his game each and every year.
Pass to Reddick. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Back to Hayes. Here's Hart. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Here's Porter. Can't connect from short range. Stolen by Thompson. Porter with it. Hayes on him. Porter, no luck. Deflects the pass. Here's Thompson. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So the Pelican 5 right now. They're backcourt, Ball and Reddick. Then it's Jackson Hayes. And it's Melly in at the 4 slot. Here's Reddick. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Andre Drummond's checked in for Thompson. Love comes in for Nance. And it's Sexton in for Porter. And the Pelicans also making a change. Williamson's checked in. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Sexton, the pass to Drummond. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 3 assists in the game. New Orleans leading by 6. Ball kicks to Reddick. The 3 drills the 3-pointer.
That's Reddick shooting in a nutshell. A quick trigger release once he gets his hands on the ball.
Outside, Sexton. Pelicans with the rebound.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Eddie Osman, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. The Pelicans also changing it up. Derek Favors checked in for Melly. Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Holiday in for J.J. Reddick.
Good hands by Kevin Love. Then he quickly gets the ball up the court.
Williamson. And he drops it in from the low post.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
Ingram right side. Fires for 3. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Sexton. And no good that time. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Here's Williamson. And it's Osman with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Here's Sexton. Holiday with the block.
Terrific two-way player. Drew Holiday not giving an inch. And he sends that one way back.
2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Sexton. And another miss by Cleveland.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense. Very comfortable coming up with the big buckets. Love has been the go-to guy.
Ball, the pass to Favors. Misses in close.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
And it's Ball penetrating. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He warned them they've got to get back in transition. He said they've given up way too many fast break points, and he said you have to slow the pace of the game down and force them into taking some tough shots. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Garland. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
And I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively. I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
And here's Love for 3. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
And the Pelicans with possession here. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Holiday, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
It's no secret that Lonzo is an elite facilitator. If you're open, he will get you the ball.
Ingram outside. Pass to Favors. It's deflected. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one is on Holiday. First free throw is good, and that brings them within 8.
2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Williamson, and the rejection by Love.
Not known for blocking shot, but Kevin Love got all of that one.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Ball kicks to Williamson. 27 seconds left in the game. He dishes it to Favors. And Derek Favors with the slam.
And it only takes a couple buckets for Favors to get rolling. They got to keep feeding him the rock.
Sexton the pass to Drummond. And the rejection by Favors. Ball with a wide open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Ball's got the lead up to 12 now for New Orleans. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Here's Garland off target.
When we talk about Lonzo's feel for the game, it's at both ends. Excellent defense there.
The New Orleans Riverfront gleaming bright. Now the starting group for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. And for the Pelicans, Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Favors in at the center. Now here's Fournier. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
Well, Markelle Fultz continues to develop his floor awareness. Passes like that will create all kinds of chemistry.
Lobs it up for Favors. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Orlando Magic. It's Fournier on the wing. No good on the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
6 to shoot, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Ball with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. And Favors gets it to go in on the assist by Ball. Favors has got his second basket of the game. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Fultz looking around. The feed to Fournier. Kept alive.
Well, at 6'9", great athlete, Aaron Gordon can be a problem on the glass.
Ingram right side. Bangs home the trifecta.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Fultz kicks to Isaac. Passes it to Vucevic. Shot clock at 5. Fournier, that's for 2. Tips it up, and it's put back in by Vucevic.
Nikola Vucevic has averaged double-digit rebounds for the vast majority of his career. You want him to get to work on the offensive end? No problem.
Ingram dishes to Favors. It's his first trip to the line. No good on that one.
Shooting for New Orleans, Derek Favors.
And the second free throw, good.
Well, Derek Favors undoubtedly has turned himself into a dependable power forward, someone capable of averaging a double-double in the NBA.
It's Fournier on the wing. Back to Fultz. Fournier gets a wide-open look. Nails the wide-open jump shot. Fournier's got 5 now.
Well, this is one of Fournier's go-to shots. Such a strong sense from when to fire from that distance. Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
So for the Pelicans, Nicolo Melli comes in for Derek Favors. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Orlando also making some changes. Terrence Ross comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
Oof. That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are 2 guys that still are very reliable.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Jackson in for Drew Holiday. Augustine, no luck. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for New Orleans. Trailing by 4. And the wide open shot from Redick hits the 3-point bomb.
Gets his shot off with great quickness. Redick knows he has the green light to take those.
Augustine passes to Ennis. Right side, Gordon. Now Augustine, shot from the top of the key, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. 1:09 left in the first quarter. Jackson with it, now guarded by Ennis. Jackson kicks to Hart. The pass to Williamson. It's Redick on the wing, guarded by Augustine. Just 5 to shoot. Floats it up for Williamson. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. New Orleans making some changes here. Okafor is checked in for Zion Williamson. And Hayes subbed in for Nicolo Melli. And a switcher also for Orlando. Carter Williams is checked in. How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And early in the game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone. I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Hart, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Magic leading by 3. Carter Williams feeling it out a bit. Pass to Ennis. Dishes it to Ross. Back to Ennis. Ross in the corner. Pass to Carter Williams to the paint. Here's Gordon. And Okafor with the block. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Orlando out in front, up 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
Carter's out there with Jackson Hayes. Then there's J.J. Redick. And there's Jackson. And it's Okafor in at the 5 down low. That's the Pelicans 5. Pelicans trail by 3. And they pick up 2. Hart's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Pelicans. Carter Williams with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Now here's Fultz. "13 feet away. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, excellent pursuit of the basketball by Mo Bamba. Love his effort there.
Right side Redick. There's the 3. Ross grabs the board. Magic leading by 3. Count that one from Isaac.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Fultz brings the double team. Hart the pass to Okafor. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And here we go. Fultz heading to the basket. And finished off by Fultz.
Boy, Markelle Fultz in the open floor, capitalizing on the defense's mistake. Nicely done.
Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Ross.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Nicole O'Malley comes in for Hayes. Ingram, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And it's Drew Holiday in for J.J. Redick. DJ Augustine's checked in for Orlando. Ingram against Fournier. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Magic leading by 7. And here's Augustine. High post shot.
And an excellent defender. The way Holiday disrupts and stays active and engaged on this end, outstanding.
And again, New Orleans has no luck. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Magic. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. The Pelicans have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Here's Holiday, and he banks in the layup.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Augustine looking around. All sorts of time, and it's good off the back rim and in. Augustine's got the lead up to 7 now for Orlando. Here's Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
Love whenever Ingram rises for the jam, just flushing it home in the face of the opposition.
Fultz kicks to Fournier. It's Fournier on the wing. Back to Fultz. Holiday against Augustine. Isaac. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Isaac's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Ball, the pass to Favors. Shoots over Vucevic. Hand contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, just excellent use of the shot fake. Derek Favors has put a lot of work into this. He's become very effective getting the guy to commit.
Zion Williamson's checked in for New Orleans. Jackson comes in for Lonzo Ball. Then for the Magic, Gordon's checked in for Jonathan Isaac. And it's Ennis in for Markelle Fultz.
And a tough season a year ago for Aaron Gordon, Doris. Fell short of the output he had the last few years and had a tough time hitting from the outside.
No, Greg, you're an former NBA player, so you know the history here. Trying to find a rhythm while fighting through injuries is very difficult to do. This guy's got unbelievable athleticism. He's sharpening his skills. I think it's just a matter of time for Aaron Gordon.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Williamson, a kid that's likely to reach his full potential, very coachable, absorbs instruction well, and really implements it quickly.
Orlando leading by 7. To the middle, here's Fournier. Holiday with the block. That's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. Some changes for New Orleans. Okafor comes in for Derek Favors. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Michael Carter-Williams checked in for Orlando. Here's Jackson. Williamson kicks to Redick. Back to Williamson. Off with the layup.
And then they continue to control the glass.
The Magic shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And that one falls for Fournier.
I think what we're seeing from Evan Fournier is this guy is a terrific young player who's willing to do a little bit of everything.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Hart's checked in. Here's Okafor. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And it's Orlando's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Carter-Williams dishes to Gordon. And Okafor with the block. Here's Jackson. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Well, the pass to set up that bucket was terrific. Fired it right up the court. Didn't allow the defense to react in time. Nice.
And so it's Orlando. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. The period came to a close with them. That's all for now.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Nice game. Great performance by Evan Fournier.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And so in the game for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. It's Fournier on the wing. That shot is off. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Here's Holiday, and it's sent back by Isaac.
You can see the long wingspan of Jonathan Isaac coming into play twice on the pipes.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And finished off by Fultz.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And another turnover here by New Orleans. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. Hayes, he's checked in for Derek Favors. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Hayes throws it down.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Fultz against Ball. It's Fournier on the wing. Fires the three. Traps in the tray. Fournier's got the lead up to 11 now for Orlando.
Well, you love the leap that Fournier has taken in this area. This guy a very dangerous shooter. Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Fultz kicks to Fournier. Over in the corner, Isaac. Holiday against Fournier. Over Holiday. The shot's good from Fournier. Fournier's got 15 points.
Well, Evan Fournier is so calm and cool and collected under duress of the shot clock. Nice job to deliver.
Hayes trying to break free. And that one's good. Williamson.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Now Fultz. The dish to Fournier. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Up again, and it's put back in by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 points in the quarter.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Lets it fly. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And the energy of Fultz, impressive. It has an ability to nail difficult shots over an aggressive defense.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Orlando also making some changes. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. James Ennis comes in for Isaac, and Terrence Ross is subbed in for Fournier. Okafor, the pass to Melly. On the wing, Jackson. Now Okafor. Vucevic defending. Okafor kicks to Hart. He dishes it to Redick. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Hart, no good. Here's Orlando now. They're on a 15-6 run. 104 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Fultz. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
A fundamentally sound player. Gotta like how well Redick works the rock around the floor.
Derek Favors checked in for New Orleans. And a change for the Magic. Michael Carter-Williams checked in for James Ennis. 51 seconds left here in the third quarter. Passes to Vucevic. Pulls up on the wing. Ross. Tip back in for two. And the Magic lead by 13.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Lobs it up for Favors. Inside. It's hauled in by the Magic. Vucevic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. The Magic have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Carter-Williams, the pass to Fultz. And the pass to Bamba. Back to Fultz. A three-pointer, no good. The shot that time, not on target. And so it's Orlando looking at a 13-point lead heading. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Holiday at the 1 and Redick at the 2. Then there's Favors, and it's Hart in at the small forward position. That's the Pelicans' 5. Here's Fultz. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, you love that Mark Fultz has the ability to draw the defense's hand and get himself to the foul line.
And the first one drops. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Pelicans trail by 15. Outside Holiday. Out to the right wing. On the wing, Holiday. Fires the 3. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Swiped away. Oh, and here comes Holiday all alone. Pass to Melly. New Orleans moving the ball around. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
He got a little ahead of himself there trying to pull the team even.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Williamson is checked in for New Orleans. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. And they double up Gordon. Back to Fultz. It's Vucevic, top of the key. 4 on the shot clock. Over Favors. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Favors has got 4 rebounds in this game. The drive by Redick. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
They're able to finish on the drive. Give Redick a lane, and he's more than happy to take it.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Outside Gordon. Fultz with the ball. Pulls it from the elbow. Favors with the rebound. Pelicans trail by 13. Hart the pass to Redick. Here's Williamson. Can't cash in from close range.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he's surprised himself with the miss. Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Pass to Redick. Williamson against Ross. Williamson kicks to Redick. Pass to Hart. Lobs it up for Favors. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Favors flying high on alley-oops. My goodness, how about the ups on that guy?
Isaac outside. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Over to the wing. Fultz the pass to Isaac. Trying his luck from deep. They get it back.
What an effort to get the tip in. Just wanting it a little bit more.
Pelicans trail by 15. Outside Favors. Over in the corner, Williamson. Back to Favors. Holiday left side. It's stolen by Fultz. Vucevic dishes to Fultz. Lobs it up for Favors. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Down low. It's picked off.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Orlando.
Their superior ball handling won it for them.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Vucevic.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game.
Look, they've earned this victory tonight. Tough to dominate the way they did.
And they just went out and executed. Give credit to the coaching staff. They have to be thrilled with their level of play.
Clock at 6. And another turnover here by New Orleans.
This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
New Orleans making some changes here. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Hart. And it's Lonzo Ball in for J.J. Redick. And the Magic making a change here as well. Fournier is checked in. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. On the wing, Isaac. To the inside, and Vucevic gets to Fournier. No good with the triple. Now, here's Ball. Three-pointer. Orlando grabs the miss. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. They came in here and took care. the starting group for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3. And for the Cavaliers, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too. Here's Fultz. The Cavaliers making the shot. There's the dish to Fournier. Back to Fultz. Fournier with the ball. Garland picks him up. No one near Fultz as he lets it go. Gordon trying to break loose. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Boy, so smart and relentless on the offensive glass. Seems to me that Vucevic has that extra sense of tracking down missed shots. Seems to just have a nose for the ball.
Now, here's Sexton. Fournier pulls it down. The Magic have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Fultz kicks to Fournier. Puts up a 3. That one's not going to go. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way.
Just 1 of 4 from the floor. Not the start they were looking for here.
Early in his career, Love got the stretch 4 label, but he's always rejected it. He prefers to call himself a post player who can shoot.
Both free throws good from Love.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Fultz the pass to Fournier. Inside. The jump hook off the left rim and out.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
The shot by Sexton, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Well, that's just strength there. That's what we call weight room. The power of Vucevic on display.
And Clark, you can see Nikola Vucevic following the trend of many other centers in our league. He's incorporating that 3-point shot into his arsenal.
Well, how about these numbers, Greg? I mean, Vucevic was taking over 4 threes a game. That's like a perimeter player on some teams. I mean, he shoots a respectable clip from that range. But I think it's part of just trying to keep other centers honest as to why he shoots that many. Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Fultz looking around. Outside Fournier. Here's Isaac. And Vucevic kicks to Fournier. Cavaliers with the rebound. Drummond's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Osman. And it's off from 3-point range. The Magic trail by 6.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Outside Fournier. Five on the clock. This is to Gordon. Orlando needs to get off his shot. From past the arc. Fournier's shot is off.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
One-on-one here. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Osman. Drummond passes to Osman. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Terrence Ross is checked in for Evan Fournier. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Trailing here by 8. Passes to Ross. Orlando moving the ball around. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Trying to get something going. And Vucevic with the layup. Vucevic has got 6 points.
Vucevic possesses what I call a throwback big man game and really is most comfortable operating from this area of the court.
Here's Garland. Makes it off the glass.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. A look at the... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Garland. And it's Windler in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Now, here's Garland. Tight defense on him. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Fires, high post. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, you know what I like to say? Persistence pays. And with Gordon, he's the kind of guy who just does not rest on the glass.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Garland the pass to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Bamba dishes to Augustine. "16 feet away." Thompson with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable, and there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
And I love that list. You're right on. Garland with the bucket.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Ennis passes to Gordon. It's good. The assist that time for Ennis.
Gordon, so agile in the screen and roll. Exceptional at getting position in these sets.
Now, here's Garland. Carter Williams covering, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
For the Magic, Vucevic, he's checked in for Bamba. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Gordon, and Evan Fournier subbed in for Ennis. Pass to Fournier. Ross on the wing. Outside for Carter Williams. This one for 3. Fournier for 3. The shot off that time. Cavaliers go the other way with it. The putback. Ross grabs the board. The Magic trail by 12. Isaac passes to Vucevic. Up top, Ross. No points in the game yet for him. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Man, like the way Vucevic, after contact, continues to work through and concentrate on the bucket. That's a credit to his body control.
And Cleveland making a change here. Love's checked in. Markelle Fultz has checked in for Orlando. Sexton the pass to Love. There's 1:17 left in the first half. Carter Williams against Love. Carter Williams with the bucket.
You really have to admire how well Carter Williams does in these situations. I mean, just so smart at making the right call.
Sexton attacking. Kicks it out to Love. Goes back up. Nice jump shot. Good.
Great use of that mid-range area by Love. With that simple jumper, he can really shoot a high percentage.
There's 38 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Fultz. Goes up on the wing. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Fournier. Outside, Sexton. It's hauled in by the Magic. Fournier finds Fultz. Isaac misses. Here's Osman. Count it. Good. Osman's got his first bucket of the night. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. It was Colin Sexton who got hot in the first. He had 10 points and 1 rebound. And that'll...
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. It's been quite a game for Colin Sexton.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Tipping off the second half, here's Steve Clifford's 5. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the small forward position.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Garland the pass to Drummond. And he gets the bucket. Drummond's got his first bucket in this one.
You can tell how comfortable Drummond is down there. Excels at using that size in close to the basket.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Magic moving the ball around. Over in the corner, Fultz. Back to Fournier. Vucevic, and it's put back in by Vucevic.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint. It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Now here's Fultz. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Outside Fournier. Fires from the line. Yep, that one goes in there.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Now here's Garland. He's tightly guarded. Love outside. Right wing. Here's Osman. A three-pointer off the mark. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Magic. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
You give Gordon a chance to get out and run, give him room. I mean, this guy can cover ground in a hurry. You got to close out on him early, or he's going to make you pay for it.
There's Garland. Drummond in the post. Vucevic defending, and it's Drummond missing. The Magic trail by 3. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Here's Fultz. Lays it up off the glass.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Cavaliers have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And Drummond is right there. Drummond's got 4 points this quarter.
This is what Drummond is known for, fellas. I mean, assertive, aggressive, relentless, hard-working. He's just a dogged offensive rebounder.
Isaac finds Gordon. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Ross is checked in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz.
And how about the explosiveness of Sexton, a crafty floor general who is consistent in how hard he attacks the defense.
Here's Augustine. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Sexton against Ross. Here's Nance. Bamba with the block.
Guys, that's all athleticism and timing. Bamba, a terrific shot blocker because he uses the physical tools he has quite well. You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Bounce pass from Augustine. There's 42 seconds left to play in the third. Ennis kicks to Augustine. Ross with a wide open look. No good on the 3. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Porter dishes to Thompson. Back to Porter. No one near him. The shot missing. Magic have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. And Gordon gets it to go in on the assist by Ennis. Gordon's got 10.
And Gordon is a guy who's used to being bodied. I mean, he just kind of plays through it, shrugging off the contact and ignoring it, really.
Sexton attacking. And that one drops for him.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Cavaliers lead by 6. And after a quick break... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So on the floor for Cleveland, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then there's Colin Sexton. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the 2 spot. Pass to Augustine. To the paint. Stolen by Thompson. Nance outside. High post try. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Orlando the other way now. Gordon kicks to Augustine. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And that one goes long. Here's Porter. Banked in off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 10. Here's Augustine bringing it up now for the Orlando Magic. Now the pass to Gordon. Back to Augustine. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile one block.
Guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
And it's the Magic with the ball.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Here's Sexton. That one goes. Count it.
And sometimes it seems like Sexton wants to get hit on the way up. He just embraces the challenge.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Bamba. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Ross. Evan Fournier's checked in for Carter Williams. And it's Fultz in for Augustine. Fultz the pass to Isaac. Now here's Fultz. He's covered closely. Shot clock at 6. Fournier's shot is off. The Cavaliers leading by 13. Here's Sexton. Sweet little floater. Sexton's got 20.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
It's Fournier on the wing. Back to Fultz. Gordon dishes to Fournier. Over Sexton. The Magic again can't hit.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And Drummond is right there. And the Cavaliers lead by 17.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
Knocked away. And they're on the break. Moving it up. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist from Fournier.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by the Cavaliers.
And here is Garland. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Cleveland.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Colin Sexton.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Fultz kicks to Fournier. 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The Magic again can't hit. Cavaliers have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Fournier passes to Fultz. Now, here's Isaac. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots from the elbow. It's Drummond with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Love. That's tipped.
Excellent timing that time from Fultz. And I like the edge that he plays defense with. That's impressive for a young guy.
Here's Carter Williams. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
Carter Williams does a nice job earning these calls inside. I mean, it's really a luxury to have a guard who can get foul calls deep in the paint like that.
It's stolen by Ennis. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. They won this game going away. They were the Drummond in at center. And for New Orleans, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the 5 spot. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday. Tonight, lots of youth and energy on the floor. Brent, what kind of game do you expect to see?
Highlights, Kevin, mixed in with a few lowlights. Just guys getting ahead of themselves and speeding themselves up. But sometimes those can be exciting, especially for fans who have really good seats. Keep your hands up.
Love, no luck. New Orleans with the ball. And Favors gets it to go in on the assist by Williamson.
Zion plays within the system right there, very unselfish.
Garland kicks to Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Ball, the pass to Holiday. Stolen by Garland. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Osman. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Garland going to have to use those quick hands, and he does so that time to get the steal.
Williamson outside. Passes it to Favors. And stolen by Drummond. Osman kicks to Sexton. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Toughness there shown by Colin Sexton. No stranger to having to outmuscle the defense from time to time.
Wow, hammering it in.
Yeah, so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion again to the rack.
There's Garland. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Here's Holiday. Favors trying to break free. Lays it up and banks it in.
Such a smart offensive play right there. When Holiday sees that chance open up right there, he's all over.
Garland with it. Favors picks him up. Here's Drummond. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
And it's Ball in the corner. For the 3. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. It's tipped. Stolen by Holiday. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. So for the Pelicans, Nicolo O'Malley comes in for Williamson. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Garland does a good job there getting the shot up into the air while he's being fouled.
Cleveland shooting their first free throws of this game. New Orleans making some changes here. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. And it's Frank Jackson in for Ball.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
And there it is for him.
Able to finish on the drive, give Redick a lane, and he's more than happy to take it.
The Cavaliers leading by 4, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Outside for Jackson. The pass to Hayes. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
New Orleans moving the ball around. Porter with the steal. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Hayes with the steal. Redick passes to Mellon. Stolen by Thompson. Nance with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And Thompson throws it down.
Now that's what Tristan Thompson does best, just working the glass and working the D over.
Melly passes to Jackson. Stolen by Garland. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. And finished off by Porter.
changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Hart the pass to Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now, here's Garland. Windler's shot is off. Outside, Reddick. Here's Hart, and he jams it with authority.
Well, this is when you start to talk about Reddick not just always looking for offense, clearly looking for teammates there.
Hart, that's good.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. To the right side. Out to the right wing. Garland with it. Jackson on him. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, the defense slow to react to Garland's play on that possession there. Instinctive to do whatever it takes to get to the foul line.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Hart the pass to Okafor. And Okafor slams it in.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
There's Garland. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Cavaliers on top. They lead by a bucket. I'm New Orleans, back in a moment.
Venom.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Porter is out there with Sexton. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The open look here for Sexton. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. Trailing by 2. Hart, no good.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That is his first foul of the game. Ingram, he's checked in for Hart. Ball against Porter. Holiday, the pass to Okafor. And Okafor slams it in.
Well, an outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard, and a great feel for when guys are open.
Taken away by Holiday. Down low. The drive-by ball. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play is on Colin Sexton. And the Pelicans making a change here. Favors is checked in. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
Now, here's Sexton. And the call, and here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving. and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Yes, that goes in. Okafor's got the lead up to 10 now for the Pelicans.
And this is where Lonzo Ball gets you excited. As a teammate, he's going to get you the ball.
And Ball comes to help. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. So it's the Pelicans now. And it's the Pelicans ball. Good momentum, 14 straight points. And Holiday throws it down.
That's a great drive from Drew Holiday, using that blazing speed to his advantage.
Here's Sexton. Drummond trying to get himself free. It's good, and the New Orleans lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Sexton. Here's Holiday, and Holiday throws it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
They get it back. Favors can't get it to go.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
And you look at the size and athleticism. Once Drummond gets the ball in there, it's game over.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Hayes, he's checked in for Okafor. Nicolo Melli comes in for Derek Favors. J.J. Redick's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Frank Jackson in for Drew Holiday. Now, here's Ball. And Redick, here we go. Keeps it alive.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now, here's Garland. He's covered by Ball. Yep, it goes in, and the Pelican lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Thompson.
And sometimes it looks like for Garland, the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Garland. The shot misses. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Stolen. Here's Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Thompson with a nice job finding the open man, creating for his teammate.
Here's Jackson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the beat.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
Williamson is checked in for New Orleans. Josh Hart comes in for Ball. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. There's Garland, and the layup's good off the glass. Garland's got 8.
And that's just a tough shot from Garland, taking the contact.
Now here's Redick. T right on him. Here's Melli. Nance with the rebound.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Over Jackson. It's Thompson off the drive, and he banks in the layup. Thompson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Justin Thompson straight to the rack and taking care of the ball as well.
It's tipped, and so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. 5 seconds left to play here in the half.
Zion showing great quickness with not only his feet, but his hands as well, defensively.
And all right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. Some good moments from both teams. And
got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. An exceptional performance from Drew Holiday.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So for New Orleans right now, they're back with Ball and Reddick. Then it's Zion Williamson. And it's Hart in at the small forward position.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it. With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
And Sexton slams it in.
Sexton seeing the floor, knowing where to run that time. Good pace.
Pelicans leading by 5. The drive by Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Thompson. It's intercepted. And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Lonzo Ball can be so elite playing in the transition game.
The Cavaliers trail by 9. Garland kicks to Sexton. Off target from outside. And there's the call on Jetty Osman. That's his first foul. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And that one's good by Favors. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Sexton attacking. And Sexton slams it in.
Well, Sexton getting ahead of steam. You could see he had his eyes on the rim and then the body to follow.
Here's Hart. And he uses the glass on the layup. Hart's got 8 points.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Hart the pass to Favors. And a slam dunk by Favors.
Slamming it home. Part of why Favors shoots it so well from the field, sometimes he just spikes it instead of shooting it.
Now, here's Sexton. He's got 18. Here's Drummond. The kick out to Porter. Sexton for 3. It's rebounded by Derek Favors. Favors got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Ingram. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Porter's running, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Cavaliers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And he knocks down the first one. New Orleans making some changes here. Hayes comes in for Williamson, and it's Jackson in for Hart. Pelicans leading by 9. And Holiday kicks to Jackson. Pass to Hayes. New Orleans moving it around to the middle. Here's Favors. That shot is off, coming up empty for the second time this game. 4 for 6. Pass to Drummond. And here's Sexton. Here's the floater. And that one's good. Drummond.
Sexton working the ball to a teammate. That's what you want to see from him.
For New Orleans, they've gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the third. And stolen by Sexton. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
A huge target on alley-oops. Throw it towards Drummond, and he'll take care of the rest.
Outside Jackson. To the paint. Favors in the post. Nance on him. On the clock. The 17-footer. Offensive rebound. Here's Favors. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Favors has got 6 here in this quarter. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Right side, Sexton. He gets it in there.
Pretty good balance from Sexton as the point guard there, maintaining some concentration.
Here's Hayes. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Hayes has got 8 points.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. The Pelicans on top. They're up by 7. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. So on the floor for Cleveland, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Garland. And it's Windler in at the shooting guard. Nelly is checked in for the Pelicans. Eddie Osman, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers trail by 5. And here is Garland. On the wing, Nance. Jacks up a 3. Thompson, great positioning on the putback.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Right side, ball. And it's Okafor missing. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Garland, the slam dunk by Garland.
That's pretty crazy. Garland at his size getting way up.
Tipped away. It's stolen by Nance. A solo fast break. Jumps up. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
And that's enormous, guys. With time winding down, goes for the steal and then off to the races.
Ball, the pass to Okafor. Now here's Ingram. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
There's Garland. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Pretty exciting, the potential of Darius Garland. If he finds an offense that he can operate in and continue to be efficient, he's a guy that's going to keep improving.
So for the Pelicans, Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Williamson comes in for Nicolo Melli. And it's Holiday in for J.J. Redick. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Love's checked in. Williamson in the post. He's covered by Thompson. And it's Williamson missing. Love outside. Passes it to Osman. Back to Love. There's the triple. They grab their own miss. Another shot. Nice shot by Thompson. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Holiday left side. Now Cleveland moving it up. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Colin Sexton, he's checked in for the Cavaliers.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down to 3 on the bucket from Ingram.
Well, Ingram's going to come through when it's crucial. He did so there.
Sexton with it. Now guarded by Ingram. Thompson finds Sexton. Off target from three-point range.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. The shot by Sexton, no good. Here's Williamson. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game. Garland with the bucket. Garland's got 6 in the quarter.
They had to get something, and Darius coming up big.
Now Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Garland dishes to Sexton. The pass to Garland. Love outside. Takes the 3. And it's Williamson with the rebound.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Zion's part of a very exclusive club, a player who comes into the league as a clear #1 pick. A lot of responsibilities on his shoulder to turn the franchise around to a consistent championship caliber competitor. Sexton with a shining moment here.
The Pelicans trail. Favors attacking. Count.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Here's Sexton. Money.
Sexton trying to assume the leadership role. What a big hoop there.
Ingram with it. Garland picks him up. Here's Williamson. Yes!
Zion wanted it, and he nailed it.
Here's Sexton. 40 seconds left in the 4th. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Ingram's running, and slam dunk by Ingram.
This is why you love Brandon Ingram.
We've got 33 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Favors brings the double. Pass to Drummond. Kicks it out to Love. Drummond passes to Osman. Here's Love. Pelicans pull it in. And he commits the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
There's Garland. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
Yeah, easy call.
So the first one drops, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And here are the Pelicans now. Holiday inside the line. Can't get it to fall. So it's a narrow victory for the Pelicans. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Central Florida. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. Now, here's Fournier. Rebound by Drew Holiday.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Here's Gordon, and then jammed down as he goes right over Zion Williamson.
And we all know Gordon isn't just going to lay it up. He's going for the throwdown every time.
On the wing, Isaac. Fournier passes to Gordon. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
An underrated part, really, of being a sick athlete like Gordon, body control. Used it there to keep the form on his shot.
And the shot goes down.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Fultz. Vucevic finds Fournier. Shot clock at 5. Back to Vucevic. Fournier passes to Vucevic. Over Favors. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist from Fournier.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Well, it was a career year for Evan Fournier. Just at the right time. Opted out of his player option over the summer. And he was a free agent.
And Fournier proved that he can put up numbers. Aggressive looking to create with the ball in his hands. This team got a great weapon signing Fournier.
Holiday attacking. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Look, this is how you draw it up coming out of the locker room. 3 of 3 so far.
Fultz looking around. And he banks in the layup.
How about the confidence level with which Fultz plays? When he's close to the basket, he keeps his eyes focused on the rim at all times.
Pelicans shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. The first one falls. J.J. Redick's checked in for Lonzo Ball. And so he hits both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Fultz against Holiday. The 9-foot shot. And Orlando again with the bucket.
Gotta appreciate the IQ of Fultz. A solid guard who knows he has the green light to pull from anywhere.
Now here is Holiday. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And now Orlando on the break. Fournier gets a wide open look. It's good on the putback.
Guys, you got to respect the activity level of Isaac, a young mobile big who knows how to keep plays alive.
Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Redick dishes to Favors. Ingram against Isaac. Back to Favors. It's stolen by Vucevic. And here we go. Fast break. Fultz has got it. And there's the pass to Fournier. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
And it's the Magic with the ball, following the score by New Orleans. Ross finds Augustine. And the shot is long. Pelicans trail by 4. The drive by Jackson. It's a hand on it. Rebounded by Vucevic. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
And it's Gordon missing. The Pelicans have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Here's Jackson. The putback. Vucevic with the rebound. It's tipped. Pass to Melly. He dishes it to Redick. Here's Melly. Jackson looking around. Redick for 3. And again, no good by New Orleans. Here's Augustine, and he gets it to go from the high post. Augustine's got his second basket of the night.
Just taking what the defense allows, and that's a shot he'll make all night.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
So the Pelican 5 right now. Hart is out there with Hayes. Then there's Jackson. Then there's J.J. Redick. And it's Okafor in at the center, locking down the middle. Ross on the wing. Passes it to Vucevic. The tray. No good from Ross. The Pelicans trail. Always going up for the alley-oop here. It's stolen by Carter Williams. Here's Bamba. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
And the closer to the basket Bamba is, the more effective he is. Outstanding at using his size inside.
It's stolen by Ennis. Here's Carter Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw good from Carter Williams. Some changes for New Orleans. Williamson is checked in for Hayes. Brandon Ingram comes in for J.J. Redick. And Ball subbed in for Frank Jackson. Ross against Williamson. And Okafor slams it in.
Drawing attention from the defense. Zion knows there's probably someone else open. He understands the game.
Pass to Ennis. Carter Williams dishes to Ennis. Vucevic the pass to Ennis. Vucevic, great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Stolen by Bamba. The finish. And the jam by Ross.
You like the extra pass. MCW using his height to see over the defense, and he finds the open man.
Ball kicks to Williamson. The pass to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And that's how you answer. I'd say he just one-upped him. Pretty good one there.
These two guys really, really like going at each other, don't they? Carter Williams with the bounce pass. Here's Vucevic. Here's Bamba. Vucevic trying to get open.
When you mix ball's length with his timing, the result is a quality defensive play.
Evan Fournier's checked in for Orlando. Markelle Fultz comes in for Michael Carter Williams. And then for New Orleans, Favors comes in for Okafor. And it's Drew Holiday in for Hart. Fultz, no good. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. 6-point game. Orlando, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Fultz kicks to Fournier. Once again off the mark, Orlando. The Pelicans shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Magic leading by 6. Here's Vucevic. It's good. The assist that time from Ennis. Vucevic has got 4 points in the quarter.
And you have to reward the big man there. Vucevic, nice job of filling the lane in transition for the finish.
Holiday up top. He's guarded by Fournier. Holiday with another miss. Orlando's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. A pull-up. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Here's Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
Strong move by Brandon. He's playing with such great confidence these days.
The Magic shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Fultz the pass to Fournier. Misses the three.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
So for the Magic, Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Vucevic. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Bamba. And DJ Augustine subbed in for James Ennis. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Nicolo Melli comes in for Williamson. J.J. Redick's checked in for Ingram. And it's Frank Jackson in for Lonzo Ball. First trip to the line for him here.
And how about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
And the first one at the line is good. And he makes the first but misses the second.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Pass to Jackson. Back to Holiday. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Hayes. Gordon with the defensive effort.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Here's Fultz. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
And Fultz is tough to contain. Even when you rough him up, he still gets the job done.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Connects from three-point range. Melli's got 5. And here's Gordon outside Fournier. Back to Gordon. And so it's the Orlando Magic with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. They had a 4-point advantage at the end. And
we've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at small forward. That's who's out there for Orlando.
How do you stop Zion on the drive? He's so agile for a player his size.
Fultz the pass to Fournier. Six on the shot clock. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Orlando leading by 8. Oh, and here we go. Isaac's got the fast break chance. Looking for Fournier, gets it there, and that one drops. Fournier's got 7.
Yeah, love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Orlando making some changes. Ross is checked in for Evan Fournier, and it's Carter Williams in for Markelle Fultz. Okafor's checked in for New Orleans. Josh Hart comes in for Drew Holiday. To the inside. Stolen by Ball. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. Ingram's running. Passes it to Hart. Ross with the steal. Here we go with Gordon. Nobody back. And then Gordon with the dunk.
An extremely well-conditioned athlete. Gordon is an effective option on fast breaks. And Terrence Ross, the wing from Washington, signed a 4-year deal with the Magic in 2019. The team loves what he brings as a 3-and-D type of player.
The wide open look here for Vucevic. And it's Orlando with another.
And with the ability to step out and make shots, bigs like Vucevic have a lot of value in today's NBA. And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Here's Isaac. Can't cash in from the high post. And Greg, with Ross, he's finally found his role. He's also a great finisher at the rim.
You know, he seemed lost early in his career with Toronto, but he has found a home with Orlando and is playing his best basketball, knows what's expected of him, and how he can help contribute to wins.
For the Magic, Bamba comes in for Vucevic, and DJ Augustine subbed in for Isaac. New Orleans also making some changes. Melly is checked in for Favors. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. And Augustine kicks to Ross. Back to Augustine. Here's Gordon. It's blocked. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Augustine, no luck.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Hurt. Count it, and the foul. It's going to be on Michael Carter-Williams.
Don't sleep on Ingram as a facilitator. Has the size to see over defenders and make sound decisions.
James Ennis, he'll check in for Carter-Williams. And then for New Orleans, Hayes comes in for Okafor. And it's Jackson in for Ingram. There's a minute 47 left to play in the third. Ross in the corner. Augustine against Jackson. Shot from free throw range. And he hits the jump shot. Augustine's got 6 points.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Here's Hart. He's guarded by Ross. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
To the left wing, Ennis passes to Augustine. .102 left in the third quarter. Elbow shot is on the way. Nice shot there by Bamba. And the Magic lead by 6.
The activity from Bamba when he's playing with a high motor, watch out.
Pass to Jackson. It's stolen by Ennis. Here we go with Gordon. Nobody back. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Out to the wing. The 3. And it's Melly missing. Magic leading by 8. It's good from Gordon on the assist by Augustine. He's got 10.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
It's stolen by Ennis.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
It's Redick on the wing, guarded by Augustine, stolen by Bamba. Good if it goes. That shot, no good. And so it's the Orlando Magic up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Well, Orlando shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Zion Williamson is out there with J.J. Redick, and it's Hayes in at the 5, home in the paint.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Redick finds Williamson. Orlando leading by 14. Here's Isaac. Pelicans pull it in. Williamson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Holiday, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
Quick, athletic, explosive. Holiday will leave you in the dust.
60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. Isaac outside. Now the dish to Bamba. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
And at almost 7 feet tall, Bamba is hard to cover. He's adept at getting these calls inside.
Vucevic, he's checked in for Orlando. Derek Favors checked in for the Pelicans. Ingram comes in for J.J. Redick.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Here's Fournier, plenty of space. Gets an open look and hits. And the Magic lead by 16.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
And that long wingspan of Isaac aids him there in turning away shots, but it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter. Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days. Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
It's Fournier on the wing. He kicks it to Bamba. 5 to shoot. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Gordon's checked in for Bamba. Here's Fournier. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Vucevic has got assist number 5 here tonight. Pelicans trail by 18. Here's Holiday. Makes it off the glass. Holiday's got 4 this quarter.
Talk about scoring the basketball. Legit player. Holiday got paid because he can play.
They double him with Williamson. Fultz kicks to Vucevic. Up top, Fournier, guarded by Holiday. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And offensive rebounding really about timing and positioning there. Gordon using both to burn the D.
Holiday gets the bucket.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
Here's Fultz. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Holiday, here we go. Back to Favors. It's stolen by Fultz. Fournier for 3. Drills it from outside. And the Magic lead by 19.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Magic.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Vucevic.
Boy, it was amazing the level of chaos he caused. Challenging ball handlers, getting into passing lanes, racking up a number of steals that helped demoralize his opponent.
Pelicans trail by 19. Here's more. That one drops for him.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
And it's in there.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Throws it up high. Augustine with the steal. Gordon inside. Guarded by Jackson. And it's Gordon. That time on the assist by Aminu.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
But they'll get another chance. Outside for Jackson. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Dishes it to Moore. 6 to shoot. And the 3 off target. Now Gordon. From deep. No good. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly. The other just